Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. In peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. Salakia. But I'll title this one, Detestable Customs of the Nations. Detestable Customs of the Nations. Holloween. Call halal Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yimla, Abanawa, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And, you know, as we know, today is Halloween. And this is a satanic, demonic, day of the nations, you know, that they celebrate. And we're you know, you Hebrew Israelites, you know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, we're not supposed to be indulging into these days. You know, and I'm gonna go right into the scripture, but you have a lot of your, you know, you have a lot of Israelites that are indulging and sacrificing their children, you know, dressing up and dressing them up, or dressing up and dressing up your kids and putting them through the fire. You know, we're not supposed to do that. We're not supposed to do that. And you know, the warning has gone out, man. The warning has gone out. You've been warned over and over and over. You know, let me go here. I'm gonna make this quick, man, because you know, the Lord is, you know, he is the King of terror. Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. He's the ultimate terrifier, man. And in this end time, you know, in this end time, in his return, you know, because we're heading into the worst time ever on earth, and in this end time, he's gonna open up the spiritual realm, you know, the fourth dimension. You know, in this end time, you're gonna see, you know, he's gonna bring it all out, man. You know, he plagued the first Egypt with physical darkness, and you know, to where it's pitch black, you can't see. That's coming here to this place, America. The famine, pestilence, diseases, you know, the apparitions where you're, you know, seeing, you know, different creatures and you know, ghost-like. You know, he's gonna bring these things out, man. Different animals and stuff like that. Let me get to the scriptures, but you know, you've been warned, Israel. You've been warned. To not do this, but the Lord is watching everybody. And then you have some simple ass Israelites, you know, oh, it ain't nothing wrong with it. We're just having fun. We don't believe in that. We don't do it simple. You know, it's okay. We don't believe in it, but we're just having fun with it. Now, don't work like that with the Lord, man. It don't work like that with the Lord. But then, like I said, man, you Israelites, a lot of you celebrate all the holidays, but you don't do the Lord's holy days. So, you know, the Lord, he has a long list, a track record of everybody that's serving him and everybody that's going against him. And in this end time, you're gonna have to, the judgment is gonna be serious. Let me go here. Deuteronomy 18. Deuteronomy 18 and 9. It says Deuteronomy 18 and 9, and it reads. It says, when thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, it says, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. See, and we're supposed to be rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Salakia. We're supposed to be rehearsing the righteous acts and doing these laws, statutes, and commandments. And we know in the past, for this is why, going back to our forefathers and all the way till now, like the Lord said, He was going to scatter thee, and you were going to go into captivity, because our forefathers were doing, going in the ways of the heathen, man. And the Lord made a promise, a covenant, that we are His people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, that we are His people. We are His chosen people. So we have to walk in these laws, statutes, and commandments. That was the covenant. That was the promise, man. And so the Lord, by us, our forefathers, going off and going in the ways of the heathen and sacrificing the children and stuff like that, this is why we got put into captivity. But the Lord is still here. He ain't just totally did away with Israel, but you Israelites, He ain't done away with us. There's a remnant that is coming back to Him, that's seeking Him in truth and sincerity, and rehearsing the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. They're not indulging and celebrating in none of these holidays. They've came out of this place, America, which is spiritually known, Sodom and Egypt. See? These are these different customs, like Halloween and birthday parties and stuff like that. That goes back to that Sodom and Egypt, man. It says, when thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn. See, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. It says 10. It says, there shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son, that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire. You're sacrificing your children when you're dressing them up as little demons and witches and stuff like that. You're in these different costumes and stuff. You're sacrificing. The Lord is watching this, man. He's watching this. It says, to pass through the fire. It says, or that uses divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch. See, it says 11. It says, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or Salakia, or a wizard, or a necromancer. See, you're not some, and Halloween ties into all of that, man. If you go back and you do your research and look at the customs and where Halloween, the origins and everything, how this, where it comes from and what they did, man, that totally goes against the Lord. And the Lord is keeping tabs on who just will not hear this. Who's not going to hearken unto this word? Because in this end time, the Lord is bringing out the terror of all terrors, man. It says, those familiar spirits, going after, impersonating, things that deal with the satanic and demonic rituals, that familiar spirits and charmers and wizard. You're not supposed to, and magic and all that. We're not supposed to indulge into none of those characteristics, fortune telling, none of that. But our people are all into Egyptology, Scientology, all these crazy, so-called false religions, man-made religions. And the Lord is going, He's really in this end time for judgment, man. This, the Lord is going, He's going to bring this terror that we've never seen before. It says, this is nothing to play with, man. This is nothing, absolutely nothing to play with. And those that don't take heed, you're through, man. You're through. It says 12. I'll close out with this. 12. It says, For all that do for all that do these things, for all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. See, it says, and because of these abominations of the Lord thy God, doth drive them out from before thee. See, it says 13, thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God. You know, to be found without blemish, man. I'll leave it there. To be right with the Lord, man. You know, to be rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of your ability. This, you don't have to indulge in these holidays, period. You know, but you have people that seek to please men, and you know, or they just don't believe in the Lord, man. And you know, the Lord is in this end time. In this end time, you're gonna pay for everything that you did, because you're gonna remember in this time the Lord. He's the creator. He's controlling everything, man. You're going to remember all these different lessons and warnings and everything in this end time, because the Lord is, like I said, he opened up the spiritual realm. So you're going to have apparitions and strange sounds. You're going to have darkness. We're heading into the worst time ever, ever. And a lot of you that didn't listen and wanted to indulge in, you like Halloween, the Lord, he got creatures and animals. You got cannibalism coming. You gonna have all of this, man, and you're sacrificing your children. So, you know, you're putting your children out there. So, you know, man, you know, the judgment, this end time judgment is horrific, man. It's horrific. And people don't have a clue. You Israelites, man, you 2/3 of you don't have a clue. You hear this and then you just kind of shake your head at it and you don't believe it. But that's how the Lord do, man. He said he's coming like a thief in the night. He coming like a thief in the night. So there's something coming down the road real soon here, where it's gonna catch a lot of people off guard, and the evil he's bringing, man, because he said I will bring evil. The Lord, and this is to 2/3 of his people and to the other nations, you know, that didn't listen. You rejected the word of the Lord, the Creator. He warned you over and over, but he said he's bringing evil upon them, which you will not be able to escape. And the Lord is bringing so much evil to the wicked, to those that didn't listen, that didn't want to hearken, and you know, a good majority of his people that didn't want to follow and listen and seek him, man. So, you know, the Lord is the ultimate terrifier. And he's going to terrify and torment a lot of people. All these different movies and scary movies and horror films and stuff. And then you dressing your kids up to be these people, to imitate and to be like them, and sending them to school and stuff like that. The Lord is watching it. The Lord is watching it. And he got something for you in this end time, because you didn't want to listen. So decorating your house with all these scarecrows and, you know, bugged out looking dolls and stuff like that, boy, the Lord, you're gonna mark it. You're gonna be marked, man. Marked. So, you know, the Lord is still out there, man. To put down your wickedness and come out of Babylon and come back and seek the Lord. But time is running short, man. Time is running short. You know, so I just wanted, you know, just a quick hit to go in on that. But you know, you got to seek the Lord, man. There's no excuse. You Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you tribes, we're not supposed to indulge into none of those, man. Everything is right here in this book. But you have a lot of Israelites, they reject it. They reject this word. They want to do what they want to do. But in the end, they're going to find out, man. They're going to suffer. They're going to suffer. So hopefully you were edified. I don't want to rock this out, come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Shalom, Israel.